Let's play ball. 3. 3. That hit him. He's got first. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. He's safe. 3. 3. Take your base. Ball 4. Ball 4. Take your base. 3.
Now pitching for the Angels, number 38,
3.
Robbie
3.
Ray.
3. Ball 4. Take your base. 3. He's safe.
Now pitching for the Angels, number
3.
59, Jose Soriano.
Live from Gene Autry Way, welcome to Angel Stadium. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway, and on the hill, Kyle Harrison, singing he's managed to rack up a lot of innings on the mound this season.
And Boog, this guy's getting close to 200 innings on the year. You know, there's some milestones that pitchers go after. One of them 20 wins. But another one that we don't talk about a whole lot is that 200-inning threshold. To be able to surpass that says that, hey, they prepared themselves for the season. They were able to stay healthy, and they were able to pitch effectively enough to stay in ball games long enough to reach that number. Pretty impressive on what he's done, and it's not over yet.
Jeremy Pena in the box now. No balls and a strike. The pitch. Down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. The pitch. Not even close there. Going to count 1 and 2. Down the line, it's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher.
Runner on the go. On the ground to third. Throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first. Now we check out the Astros lineup. They do a lot of things well in this offense, Singy. They control the strike zone. They make pitchers work hard for outs. And as a result, one of the better OBP teams in the league.
Well, what I love about it is it's an organizational philosophy. Whether you go to instructional league, whether you go to spring training, you see these players even during batting practice. When it doesn't matter, they're practicing that type of approach, Boog. And when you have that filtering through the organization, even when you call up a player, they step right in and continue with the pattern that they have established at this level, which ultimately leads to a lot of success.
And a pitch. This one smoked out to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul. You know, you translate on base percentage, it's basically this. Teams that have a high on base percentage, they don't make outs at a very high rate. As my buddy Joe Sheehan, well, plays made there, and that retires the side. So the Astros lead one. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here with my pal Siggy. And starting in this one, Hunter Brown. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
Luis Arias at the plate now. That's ball one.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
Ground ball to the right side, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
So digging in, Zach Neto. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's game. And a foul ball. Arise aboard here at first with nobody out. In the dirt, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Way outside. Now 1 and 2. Goes down looking. Here's Acuna now. 2 for 9 so far in the series. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Alvarez sizing this one up. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team, and I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
In the dirt, blocked, and the runner holds. The pitch. In the air, right field. Smith drifts towards it. And that is that. Angels leave one. Scoreless after one. And we're back. Second inning set to go. And here comes Carlos Correa. Harrison back to work. Correa, the former first overall pick from Puerto Rico back in 2012, and he blossomed into the American League Rookie of the Year in 2015. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Isaac Paredes now. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. And a swing and a miss there. Eric Summersgill, our plate umpire.
One thing to watch out for, Boog, is what side of the plate Summersgill might be favoring. He usually sets up at an angle. Pitchers sometimes will try to figure that out early so they can attack that spot and get as many strike calls as possible.
Here he go.
No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. 2-2 now. Left field. Ward drifts towards it. Makes the grab, one away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That's back there. It's a bomb. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's his.
Aggressive, and it paid off.
One down.
Ball four. Take the base. 3. You're out. 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 You're out. Out.
8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.